It's Friday, lovely nobodies, gang, gang. Welcome back to every single beautiful, lovely nobody who is here. You psychic, you intuitive, you empaths, you healers, you spiritual beings of the light. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Guys, I've been a little under the elements for about 2, 3 weeks straight, and y'all know I don't take man-made drugs, so I just been toughing it out with home remedies, herbal leaves, herbal remedies, a whole lot of rest, a whole lot of chilling out, relaxing, doing stuff that I want to do just for me. Because sometimes when you're under the elements, I don't like to use the word sick. When you're under the elements, a lot of times you do things for yourself, you feed into yourself, you give yourself that self-love. You get better that way. So that's just the way I worked it out. So I got my hot tea today because I've been a little mucusy, a little coughing everywhere, a little shortness of breath, but I'm here today. I wasn't going to get online while I was under the elements because I just know energy well, and I was just going to be susceptible to more if I got on while I wasn't feeling my best. So boom, I'm here, I'm back. We ain't all the way in the clear, but I feel good and breathy enough today to get with you guys. I have missed you guys. I have been meditating on your energy every single day. I've been throwing up prayers. I've been throwing up affirmations. I've had a few readings with some of you guys, but I've just been really chilling, like really just focusing on. So maybe I said that to say, focus on yourself right now. Because guys, when you start to give your energy out to a whole lot of other people, sometimes you can become under the elements because you're giving so much, but you're not like nothing's filling your cup back up, and neither are you. Sometimes, it's cool, but just recognize that about ourselves. Guys, click like if this video resonates with you today. Subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Click that notification bell if you want to get videos as soon as I drop them. But we in, we here, we in, we here, we in, we here. It's Friday. It's Friday. There's birds just perching up on my balcony. Dogs are barking outside. So a whole lot of animal energy maybe come into your reading today. But I'm just excited. I feel good. Guys, if you want to get a reading from me, my information is in the description box of this video as well as the about section of my channel. But let's get into it. No topic in mind today. I'm just excited for spirit to work with whatever you guys got in mind. So I'm just going to say, you guys know I always say, put whatever it is on your mind. If you are struggling in an area of life, if you just can't seem to get past that point of a situation of a thing and it keeps happening over and over and over again in your life, put it on your mind. If you are not in a relationship and you're looking for love, put it on your mind. Whatever is going on, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you want to know from God, whatever you want to know from your ancestors, because we in the light, we protected, believe that, trust that, know that, okay? Put it on your mind. I hope that spirit speaks through me today and just gives each one of you exactly what you need to hear today for your life, for yourself. And yeah, so spirit, gang, God, the divine, our ancestors, beings of the light, those that pull up for you from the light, that follow you every day, they've been around you since you've been born, ever since you were a thought in your mother's womb, like even before that, they've been with you, okay? What do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobody spirit? What messages do you have for these beautiful, lovely nobodies? I'm going to take your messages in the upright today. As y'all know, I'll read them both ways if necessary. I'm going to take one more card. What is going on with these beautiful, listen. Okay, first of all, a whole lot of major arcana in your reading. You got the Tower. We start out today's reading with the Tower. A shake up in your life, a whole foundational either crumbling so that something can be built. Oh, wait. Is this upright? Yeah. Judgment. You got the Judgment card right before the end of a journey. You got the Queen of Cups and you got the Page of Wands. Now, I'll be honest. I said I was taking these cards in the upright no matter how they fell, but to let you know, for those of you who pay attention to tarot, they all came out in the upright. So just know that. Now, I will say, lovely nobodies, a whole lot of shakeup is in your energy right now. I like it. I know you guys, it does not feel maybe like it is gonna lead to a outcome that has a sun in the sky, but it is. Because there's something going on in your life right now, lovely nobody. And I do feel like for some of you, this is love. For some of you, this is really deciding what we really want in life. Deciding what we want, and so for some of you guys, I feel like a lot of you are ready to start something new. You're ready for something new and fresh in your life. You're ready for the old way to kind of dissipate and for you to kind of now live in this new level of, you know, feeling happy, healthy, whole, peaceful from the inside out. And I see you guys really with the Judgment and the Tower. There's a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like for a lot of you, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. And I keep hearing that. You already know what it is. You already know who it is. So this is either I need to detach from someone. This is either I need to walk away from a thing. This is either I need to shoot my shot and I need to go for it. This is either I need to walk away from that job because that job has been like, vetting me and wanting me for years. Whatever this is, it's been on your mind. It's a tower. Okay. Towers in the tarot for those of you who don't follow tarot. And I don't know why I keep saying for those of you who don't, because I feel like today I have someone watching who is not so familiar with tarot. If you are here, welcome. I love you so much. We love you so much. This is a beautiful collective of people who just really understand that everybody has shit, understand that everybody has a purpose, source within us, light within us that needs to come out, that needs to shine out. So welcome to you. But towers in the tarot symbolize a foundational crumbling that needs to happen. The cards with the word at the bottom, guys, we know these are major arcana. These are divine intervention in our life. These are God moves, right? These are God moves in our life. The tower symbolizes like either a belief system. It's like you've been doing a thing a certain way all of your life. And I think that whatever you want or whoever is about to come into your life or whatever is about to come into your life, you're going to need to let that fall, that belief system, what you believe about that thing. If this is like, I don't trust people, if this is, I can't trust family members, I can't trust people in relationships. If this is, I've been cheated on a lot, so there's no way that true love can come into my life. If this is, I've been on this job for so long and I just don't think I'll ever be able to leave it. Whatever this is, there's someone here, you lovely nobodies, because this is your reading. Maybe you've been telling yourself, I can't give up a thing, I can't stop a thing, but I feel like, and we're going to clarify these cards. I'm just going to intuitively pull in what I can pull in before clarifying them at all. But I'm definitely getting that somebody is ready to kind of like be different. Now, with this Judgment, this is the second to the last card of your journey. This is the Judgment is where we have gone through our journey. We've gone through ups and downs, trials and tribulations. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. We've done this, we've done that, we've tried this, we've tried that, we've started, we've stopped. It's in our mind, but we haven't put it to action. Whatever this is, you've gone through the whole journey and you're at the end. And I feel like with the Tower beside the Judgment card, Spirit is like, I something is ready to come into your life, because this Page of Wands and this Queen of Cups, I already know for a lot of you guys, something or someone like you didn't expect to come into your life is about to come into your life. An opportunity you did not expect is about to come into your life, okay? And it's almost like Spirit, right? We need you to make a decision and choice right now to kind of like really go for that thing that you want. So for a lot of you guys, you want real love, but in order to get and receive and have and keep real love so that it can multiply, maybe you have to like let a part of you die. And maybe a part of you dying is like you got to work on how you don't trust nobody. And why don't you trust anybody? Where did you get that from? So it's almost like, and I feel like our last reading, or maybe a couple of readings ago, it's almost about going back to heal the past so that the present can come through. I just heard come through with the come through. I don't know if some of you guys have an ancestor or if that's something that you say. I just heard come through with the come through. Um, it's almost like in order for good energy, new, fresh energy to come into our lives, we have to move something out. And for some of you guys, you already know that the life that you want, that the person that you want to have, to get, to attain, the amount of money that you want, the type of job, career, or title that you want, it's like it's in your reach, it's in your grasp. But I think Spirit is kind of like showing you, and I feel like this is through little things that keep happening in your life. You ain't getting that without releasing that. You ain't getting that without releasing that. We're not giving you him or her without you letting that go about them. You're not getting it, okay? And it's almost like it's in your face now. It's very in your face. So a lot of you guys might be having like a lot of things going on in your life. There's an actual tower. This gives me building. So this could be someone moving, someone getting out of a relationship and having to move and start over. This could be a tower. This could be someone leaving their job. This could be someone who just got fired from their job. But whatever this is, lovely nobody, it's almost like spirit is like wanting you first of all to understand and decide. It's almost like that just stuttering energy. I already know I have a list, but the way that I just grasp that, I'm getting someone that might stutter, or maybe one of your ancestors stutters. Um, that I just felt that may resonate with someone. Um, but I'm getting this energy of it's almost like if you want what you want and we want to give it to you. Oh, it's there because you've been dreaming it, you've been thinking about it, you've been wanting it. It's been so in your energy, it's been so in your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit for years, for your life. And we want to give it to you. It's been there the whole time. But there's something within that you gotta let go. Okay, Queen of Cups. I'm gonna move on to the second card, this third card. I'm just gonna intuitively bring in, and then I'm gonna clarify these. Like I said, Queen of Cups. For a lot of you guys, it's a whole lot of love, a whole lot of spirituality, a whole lot of emotional. I feel upheavals happening in your life. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, because this is happening, for a lot of you, it is your love sector. The Queen of Cups. She's the master. She's a master of her emotions. She's a master of her feelings. She's gone through, she's lost people, she's had her heart broken. She's given a lot of love. Sometimes she's given of her cup too much, him or her. You guys know tarot is fluid. No matter if there's a man or a woman on a card, I could be speaking to anyone, okay? Take these messages as they resonate, guys. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it for the person that it does. Do not make a story fit for you that just does not, okay? I should have said that at the beginning, but take what resonates with you, okay? She or he, right? You or them, whoever this is in your energy, lovely nobody. It's almost like right now you see her feet are not completely in the water in this card, and it gives me like she's been through a lot. And she's not maybe she's very careful about who she gives her heart to. She's very careful about who she giveth of her like emotional space to as well. She's vulnerable, but she's very choosy and who she's vulnerable with because her feet are not all the way deep in the emotion. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, lovely nobody, maybe your past relationship or a past journey in your life, you were with or around a lot of people who were not able to meet you, let's just say, in the emotional space that you wanted them to. Okay, that's understandable. And if that is you, I feel like this is spirit saying, okay, you're right, you were right for walking away, because we know to get to the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups was before this Queen of Cups, right? It's just like a deck of cards, right? And I feel like I'm explaining this to the person that does not watch tarot, okay? It's just like a deck of cards. It's a suit, right? From the ace, so in tarot we go from the ace all the way up to the king, to the empress and the emperor, okay? Queen of Cups, she's gone through a lot. She's had to walk away from a lot of people that she loved in the Eight of Cups. She had to go to self love in the Nine of Cups, and in the Nine and the Ten of Cups, she got everything that she ever wanted. Why? Because she focused on the self. Okay, so I don't know if I'm saying that because maybe a lot of you have been giving up yourself to a lot of people who have not been filling up your cup. But it's not happening. And even when I just said I just heard that commercial. Is this a commercial? It's playing on a frequency. It's like it's magic. That is playing in my head. So something magical maybe wanted to come into your life, lovely nobodies, but will you allow it? Will you let it? Will you allow something to fall about yourself for you to get this love or this appreciation or this sense of, being able to be vulnerable with people in your life, whatever this is, there's a part of you why it's not happening. There's a part that's within you in your energy that may be why it's not happening. Queen of Cups also gives me this energy with this woman and with all these children on this card. There's this very loving, interconnected connection that it is either coming into your life, I feel, because we're having to decide, right, to let something go about ourselves to get to that queen, right? Because we were going to follow these cards as they go. I literally had to stop and pause, cough, and take a sip. Thank you. All right, so we're going with these cards in order. There's a tower here. That means there's a foundational crumb. Regardless, like, hey. There's something that you're doing. There's something that you keep doing that needs to fall. You need to stop doing that. You need to stop accepting it. You need to stop believing it about yourself or them to get to this next move. This next move is judgment. Judgment is like, hey, okay, understand that whatever it is, it's for your highest good. This is angelic help. This is almost like for a lot of you, your dreams may have been very vivid in these past few days because there's something that you want, and it's almost like it's in your soul space, it's in your mind space. And even with the judgment and the trumpet, I'm getting that someone here, maybe God has been speaking to you through songs and through music and through lyrics. Maybe you do music, or maybe you are a singer. If you are, this is your reading. But if you move to this Queen of Cups, they're like, hey, if you make a decision and a choice, a judgment choice on that tower, right? Judge on that tower. That tower is like you telling yourself that you can't have what you want. Like, that's just not true. That's not believable. Stop doing. Like, maybe that came from your experiences, the people that raised you, but it's not true for your life. Okay, move, because there's a Queen of Cups energy that wants to come into your life. Page of Wands tells me there's this very confident, flirty, vivacious energy that wants to come into your life, lovely nobody. But I do feel that it's a page and a queen. So for a lot of you guys, maybe one of your towers is that you feel, and this is in your soul space. So whether you believe this about yourself or not, I'm just getting the energy of someone who feels inferior to whoever they actually want in life. Meaning there's a queen and a page here, right? And they're kind of facing back to back, okay? Back to back. Back to back. I just caught myself when I said back to back. A lot of you guys, I don't know if a lot of you guys are watching, but you get out of a relationship and you have relationships back to back. So it's like you never have time to heal. So maybe that's your tower. So if that just resonated with you, because as soon as I said the words back to back, I heard back to back. So it's almost like people that get out of a relationship with one person and you jump right into well, hell, and then spirit is like, hell, some of them got into a relationship before they even ended the one that wait, what is this going on, y'all? I'm literally hearing there's two different types of energies that I'm feeling. One of them is an energy of something, of someone who gets out of a relationship, and then it's like 2 weeks later, you in another one. You never had time to heal from that. Maybe that's your tower, and maybe this is God saying, hey, you need to decide to heal first. You need to decide to take a few months, a couple of years, get your shit together, get your money together, get your life together, get your finances together, become good on paper, right? Before you start being in a relationship with someone else. Maybe that's your tower, guys. There's another set of people here that I feel that before you even get out of a relationship, you in a relationship with another person, and that's why towers keep happening in your life. It's this very childish energy. There's a queen with a page with back to back. So I'm getting that, and then I'm also getting someone here that whoever you want to go towards, maybe you feel like, you know, they may not think I have enough in this or that area, or maybe they don't think I'm as beautiful. Maybe they don't think I make enough money, or maybe it's these things that maybe we're telling ourselves. So, guys, just watch your mindset. Watch what you let this little guy up here trick you into believing. All right. And that comes through when I say watch, because I don't just give you messages. I try to give you guys tools and resources on how to make this shit happen for y'all. Okay. If you don't want that type of energy coming towards you, you have to watch what you tell yourself in the mind, in the moment that little thought creeps in, that negative one, like, man, she ain't gonna text me back, or she's not gonna wanna, date me, or whatever this is. Kick it out immediately. Like, that's just not true. Why are you telling? You have no evidence that will or won't happen, right? Shoot your shot. Okay, so maybe that's the message for some of you guys today. I'm gonna clarify these cards. Shoot your shot. Towers, judgment. What do you need to decide on today, lovely nobody? There's a lot of land and water in these cards. I'm looking at the elements in the cards, and the land and water energy does give me this energy that it's like a move. I'm getting a move energy, right? We need to move. Land gives me more grounded, more stable. So maybe we have an earth sign. And quickly, I'll tell you guys what signs are on the table. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is one of the higher ones here. Judgment is also here, and the Tower. I'm getting air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be here as well. So take the signs as they resonate. I also see a lot of yellows and golds that stand out in these cards. Those are the colors that stand out to me. So these could be your favorite colors in your house. Your decor might have a lot of gold and yellow notes. If it does, this is your reading. Very vibrant energy, and I think I just said something about vivacious energy coming in when I talked about this Page of Wands. Guys, get into self-love, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, a big part of y'all's towers have been because you're throwing everybody out of your tower in this card. And when I look at it, and I look at how that Queen of Cups is so scared to go into that water, she's scared to kind of like put that chair. She's scared to go deeply in emotion a little bit. She's just like, I'm on the edge because I'm making sure that I'll just give my love out to anybody, right? Your tower before is, I feel like a whole lot of people that you gave your love to, this is exactly what they did. They threw you away. They didn't reciprocate that love. They didn't give you the love that you felt, or maybe you kept communicating, right? Trumpet sounding. Maybe that kept communicating, or you kept communicating, I'm not getting what I need out of this relationship. I'm not feeling love and I'm not getting love. And that's cool and that's great. But for some of y'all stayed in that relationship. You kept staying in it with them, not getting the love. Maybe that's your tower. Spirit is like, whatever your tower is, that foundational belief system. Foundational means you saw the people that came before you do it. Foundational means that the people around you that you attracted as friends, they were the same type of people, because energy is real, right? The law of attraction states energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. So that's just really but what's been happening. So this is what I would say. For a lot of you guys, you need to change the energetic frequency of where you are on a day to day. And that means from moment to moment. And I know that you guys think that that's challenging to do, but it's really not. Because the easiest way and the rule of thumb is just mind your business. Just focus on the self. Focus on you. People can call it selfish. People can call it what it want. But the people who call you selfish for giving yourself self-love, those are not your people, okay? And they're probably not getting what they want out of life. That's probably why they're saying what they're saying. It doesn't matter. Mind your business. Pay attention to yourself. Get healthy for yourself, right? Do the things that you want for yourself. If you want to go buy a PlayStation and you want to play video games when you get off work every day because you work hard and you take care of your bills and you take care of your life, and you're just like, oh my God, I just think that's crazy to buy a video game. And I don't even know why I'm saying that, but maybe that's some of how some of you guys think. If that resonated with you, go buy the game. Play the game every few, because a lot of guys, you don't understand that a lot of times the workout energy in your life, it really is to just do the things that you love. It puts you on a higher frequency. Things just come to you. You begin to attract things because you feel good. You feel good because you're only doing the things that you want to do. You feel good because you're only handing out and giving handouts and giving advice and giving up yourself or whatever it is to the people that you want to, right? You're not letting people borrow money and then having resentment because you feel like, oh my God, they're not going to pay me back. And then you go through 2 weeks of being stressed out about a person paying you back. You should have never given them the money. And I know, again, a lot of you would say that it's selfish, but listen, we here alone. We are one of one. We here living alone. We gonna die alone. So it behooves you to pay attention to yourself a little more. And I mean the energetic self, how yourself feels, okay? The tower. Spirit, why is the tower there? Let's clarify that tower. Tower is clarified. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Tower is clarified by the world. The world is the number 21. This is the last card in the major arcana, and this is divine timing. This is a God card because it has words at the bottom for those of you that don't follow tarot. The world is the card that comes right after this. I already said earlier, the judgment was, and this is another deck. Another deck, okay? So on another frequency, because this is another deck, and I'm telling you, all of you guys, that what you guys want, your dream life, is on another frequency. And you guys are so close to it right now, but let's talk about it. This is the completion of a cycle. This is like, okay, so you really deciding to let that go. You really deciding to no longer be that person. You really deciding to let that tower fall about yourself. So you going from the tower, sitting beside the judgment right here. So a lot of you guys in the past, you had maybe this push and pull of walking away from a thing, of choosing to go towards a thing. You have this push and pull, but the world cycle tells me that the cycle is completed. So whatever spiritual journey that you were on, guys, I'm telling you, this tower is happening because God is about to give you what you want. Because we all know, if we do follow tarot, the first card of the tarot is the Fool. It's the zero card. It's the beginning of a new journey. Okay? So be confirmed, pull up, listen to me, okay? Because I'm about to help you get exactly what you want. If you pay attention, and it's not hard at all, listen, okay? Jeez, I just felt like I got all in y'all's face now. Like, who is auntie or uncle or teacher or whoever the hell this is? Who is this person that I'm channeling right now? But look, you see it. The world card. God is like, listen, you letting that tower fall down. And for some of you guys, I feel like this has already happened. For those of you it has not happened yet with, this is confirmation that if you let that thing about yourself fall, it's the completion of a cycle. Spirit is like, all right, they're about to ascend, they're about to rise, because they cracked every code. These are alchemy symbols on the outside of this cards. Alchemy is, what we take and do with what life throws at us. Did we, like, you ever heard the saying, making lemonade out of lemons? Same type of energy, but you can apply it to a lot of things in life, right? But listen, and alchemists back in the day, like, they were people that did a lot with gold, okay? So you're getting to the purity of a thing. You see her with this gold chest in her hand, right? I'm telling you now, for a lot of y'all, whatever decision y'all are about to make or that y'all just made, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, it was a decision that was probably tough for you to do, okay? Spirit is like, ascension, next level. They are rising. Okay, tell me more about this tower with this world card. I love this energy. Now, again, I'm telling you guys, a lot of you, it may not come how you think it is. I've just been kind of like under the elements for the past 2 to 3 weeks. Listen, that was a tower for me because I'm always upbeat. I'm always vibrant. Vibrant. I never really get sick. I'm always up. I'm always around. For the last 2 to 3 weeks, I have not been able to do that as much as I have wanted to. Okay, that was sort of a tower for me, right? But I know if I sat my butt down when I needed to, nurtured myself when I needed to, Spirit's like, all right, you learned your lesson, right? You learn to take care of yourself in those 2 3 weeks. You learn to give more of you to you instead of to everyone else that wasn't really filling up your cup anyway, right? Right. So the world is here. So for a lot of you guys, um, if this is business, some of you guys have been thinking about a job move, a job change, something that maybe a lot of you were not expecting. Some of you guys this could be an unexpected firing or being let go. Understand if that's you, this is divine timing at work. It does not look like it maybe, but it is for your highest good, okay? Because it lets me know it's helping you to complete a cycle. So maybe you guys have been, maybe if you did get just fired from your job or let go from your job very unexpectedly or out of nowhere, or your organization made a whole lot of changes just out of nowhere and you just got moved to a different department, like maybe out of nowhere. Or maybe you moved and you didn't get what you expected in the position that you were going towards. Listen, it is for your highest good because there's something within that. The reason why it's happening, because let's be real, we attract the energy that's in our life, right? What is on the inside, as above so below, as within so without, right? Your outer world reflects your inner world. Okay, something in you, within you, your mind space, your thought space, your soul space, your physical space needed that tower to happen. So if that job, you just lost a job, trust me, it's for your highest good. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you've been in relationships with people that you've had a lot of conflict. There's very conflicting energies surrounding some of you guys, and especially as it pertains to relationships. I mean, some of you guys have had a hard time leaving one, and I just feel that there's somebody here that has been going in and out of leaving somebody that they're in a connection with. And if is that you, lovely nobody? So maybe one of your towers is do not continue to fester. And I feel like I said this a few minutes ago. You guys were just giving your love to a person and giving of your love and giving of your love, and that was great. But you didn't get it back, and you got heartbroken, whatever. It's like you. And I'm just being real. This maybe sound like very shallow or rude or selfish, but you get what you get. That's a real statement. That's a real thing. Like the laws of the universe don't have time for all of this social media, all of this time for like all of these things we try to word things to be. Stuff is what it is. It is what it is. That's a real true statement. Okay. A lot of y'all are getting what y'all getting because spirit needs you to see. It's like, hey, we get that you keep struggling in this relationship, but ma'am, bruh, sis, sir, you keep going back to them. You keep staying in it. You keep arguing with them. You keep going back home to them. You're not telling them that you actually want to leave. And why is that? Five of Wands does give me that a lot of you guys have had a lot of conflict. A lot of conflict, especially in relationships. A lot of conflict actually leaving a thing, stopping a thing, completing a thing. So for a lot of you guys, there's something that you want to do. And I feel like it's a dynamic thing because the Page of Wands does give me, for a lot of you guys who have like a gift or talent, and maybe you guys call it your side hustle right now, but the Queen of Cups, remember how I said it was the back was to the Queen of Cups. So for a lot of you guys, you kind of, I ain't gonna say you turned your back on like what really passionately you want to do in your life, but I see it in the cards. Okay, so for some of you guys, I don't know if you have a hidden talent, and I call it hidden talent because I don't know if a lot of people know you do it. Okay, what is this? And I know Spirit show me like threading things together, weaving things together. Some of you guys could be hairstylists, right? And you do it here and there, you do it on the side, and maybe you have a 9 to 5, but maybe you struggle a lot with how your schedule with your 9 to 5 is with your clients because maybe your clientele is building up. I do not know, but for some of you guys, you kind of are turning your back to a craft that you have or some type of dynamic thing that you literally do that you're passionate about from your soul space. You love to do it. Page of Wands with the Queen of Cups tell me that whatever this is, it lights me up inside. Whatever this is, I feel good when I do it. Whatever this is, other people feel good when I do it. So whatever I'm doing in this energy, I'm healing people when I do it, right? So again, I'm going to go back to the person that might braid hair or that does hair, right? Someone's sitting in your chair. It's almost like they sit in your chair and they get a spiritual experience. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you are a lovely nobody, right? You are a psychic. You are an intuitive, a healer, an empath, or whatever you are. You're very spiritual. And when they sit in your chair, they don't just get their hair braided. They get a conversation with you, right? And you soothe their soul also, while, you get what I'm saying, while physically soothing their scalp, their hair, making them feel good about themselves. If they're in front of a mirror, spirit is showing me someone that gets their hair done and you're in front of a mirror and you're looking at it and your vibration is raising the whole time while you're getting your hair done. That's a healer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting that energy. Some of you guys have things that you passionately do on you. It just comes from your soul, and you can do it with your eyes closed, hands tied behind your back. You could do it, but you don't really do it like maybe you want to, or on the scale that you want to do it on. Spirit is like, hey, whatever you're telling yourself about you not doing that full time or whatever it is, it's a tower. It's like you telling yourself that, but it's never been that. It's never been that. So make a move. I think because the 501s implies action. Implies action. And I do feel like, whoever this is for a lot of you guys, if this is like a craft or something that you do passionately, that's a creative thing, 501s does give me the energy of like, whatever you do, there's a big pool of it, right? A lot of people are doing it, right? So I feel like with the world and the tower there, maybe some of you have been telling yourself, and I don't know why I'm so on this side hustle thing right now. So again, I don't know if this spirit saying, hey, you already know there's something on the inside of you that is a side hustle that you could turn into a paycheck. So get on it. You've been wanting to do it. This is your reading, okay? Some of you guys may have a side hustle and maybe you don't give it as much energy because you also have a full-time job. I don't know if something is about to come into your energetic space to where you're going to be able to walk away from your full-time, but possibly. But it's almost like the pool of people that do what you do. Like if you are a hairstylist, a whole lot of people that do what you do. I feel like what Spirit is saying is what sets you aside. What makes you different? It's almost like, yeah, it's a whole pool of people, but they don't do it how you do it. There's a whole pool of people who are in that industry, in that lane, but they don't do it how you do it. And they also don't have the experiences that you have. Again, you're a Queen of Cups in this reading. You show up as a Queen of Cups. It's the highest, it's the highest court card in this entire reading. So it's almost like it goes without saying that you are a master in this area. Whatever it is, you're a master, and you're still learning it. You're getting better and better at it. The Queen of Cups with this Page of Wands energy, it's like you're getting better and better at it. But it's like whatever competition you telling yourself, and I feel like a lot of you guys are in competition with your own mind. A lot of you are in competition with your own like belief system. A lot of you is just you. Just raise your hand. It's me. I'm the problem. Don't be self-sabotaging, because I feel like for a lot of you, there's something or someone that really is. And even there's a 5 of Pentacles on the back, on the bottom of this deck, and the 5 of Pentacles is lack mentality, scarcity mindset. It's like she look at her on this card. It's like she's soaking. She's acting like, and it's a grounded energy. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly that could be in your sign or the person in your energy. But it's like she's soaking over, in my mind, not being able to go in this door. But it's almost like the God has placed the key right there. It's like, girl, just go in the door. Why are you feeling like you can't go in there? The key is right there. Right? Scarcity mindset. She's telling herself, whatever she's telling herself in this energy, it is not true. It is not true. And if you actually don't have resources, like, okay, so she's telling herself, like, I don't have the money to get into that club. But they're saying, well, there's a key. We give you a key. Like, just go in there. So for a lot of you guys, you just heard what I said. I don't have the money to go into that door, into that club, into that place, or to get into that event, to get into that whatever. It's almost like for some of you guys, there's something coming towards you, because the key there is like, you don't need to pay to get in because we're giving you the opportunity. So I just caught that download looking at the bottom of this deck. So for a lot of you guys, you're about to be able to go to events, places, into, I don't know, some of you guys might get unexpected tickets. Like, oh my God, I got an unexpected ticket to go here. And I wasn't even expecting it. I didn't, because I never would have bought that ticket myself. Maybe it's like a Broadway play, a symphony, a game, something, a club. It could be literally a club, and you and best of friends want to turn up, and you're like, hey, this ain't my pay week. Whatever this is, if this is your reading, it's almost like, hey, we got you. You don't got to pay, or it's free, whatever this is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She's telling herself, like, I can't get in there. They're like, here's the key. So for a lot of you guys, you're about to get the key to something that you thought you had to work for, you don't. And I feel like it's because someone decided, you, lovely nobodies, I hope it's you, you decided, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you talked to God, you prayed about it a lot, you did maybe manifestations, you had dreams, you had visions, God was speaking to you through songs, messages, whatever this was, and you decided to make a move. You just decided to act on it. So it's almost like for a lot of you guys, maybe you got an unexpected, I just show like a freeway lane to the answer that you needed. Almost like some of you guys might have just walked into the store. Some random person just said something to you and just gave you a line, but it was exactly what you needed. You were stressed out about something throughout the day. You didn't know what to do about it, whatever this was. And then someone out of nowhere just kind of like And I just heard read you to the gods. And they didn't even know that they were doing it. It's almost like they just gave you information, and whatever it was for you, okay? Guys, that might happen to you. Just be guided. Just know that if that does happen to you, or if it already has happened, that was guidance from spirit. And I'm looking at my ancestor, red cardinals, on the table when I say that. Red cardinals might resonate with you guys. Let's move on. Spirit, why is the judge? Wait, wrong. Why is the judgment? Why is the judgment card there? Why is the judgment card there, Spirit? I'm trying to tap into why I just grabbed that wrong thing, but King of Cups, King of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups is right there. So lovely nobodies. I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to relationships, your divine match is in your energy. They in your energy. It's the King and the Queen of Cups, two different decks. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Now I feel like I know why. You remember when I was just like, I just kind of caught myself. Anything that I just catch and spirit has me focused on too much, I know it's a download. I'm not crazy, right? I would even like that wouldn't even make a difference to nobody that wasn't for. I paid attention to how I just grabbed that wrong deck right now, and I was just like, I'm just focused on why I grabbed that wrong deck. So it's almost like for some of you guys, and it was the King of Cups that came up when I grabbed it, right? I was gonna grab another deck. So, and then I got the right deck, and then the divine masculine was you get what I'm saying? And there's ice. I have my ice maker on, and the ice just dropped in the tray. I don't know if you heard it in the video, but it just dropped in the tray as soon as I said that. Now that gives me the energy, lovely nobody, that you guys been searching, or you've been dealing with a person that you know. It's like there's somebody you've been dealing with, you've been fooling with. They in another deck, right? But you've been fooling with the wrong person, the wrong type of people. Or your tower could be your type that you keep going towards and keep getting your heart broken with and from and to. Like, are they your type? They not really your type. So it's almost like pick up another deck, and when you do, go another way, go in another lane, do a different thing, let something about you change, and you're gonna get what you want. It's like it's a match. So for a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, and the judgment being right there with the King and the Queen of Cups right now, it just tells me that for a lot of you guys, you might meet your person, your divine feminine or masculine, and that person, I feel like one of y'all gonna just be wanting to get married fast. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio heavy. That's both of you guys can be two water signs. 100%. It's two water signs in this reading, okay? Because you got the Six of Cups. This is clarifying the judgment card, deciding the decision, right? The decision. Past. This is your past person. Six of Cups is a past person. It's a past life energy. Or the person that's coming towards you feels like you've known them for forever. The new love that comes into your life, lovely nobodies, might feel like you have known them forever. Or you guys might feel this instant connection like, oh my God, I'm at my soul twin. You guys, like you just know, like it's almost like you completed each other's sentences. They're thinking what you're thinking. You guys mirror each other's energy a lot. It's a very and then Three of Cups, celebrations. Okay, maybe someone's birthday is coming up. This is 6-3. This is 6 and 3 is 9. Someone's birthday could be in June or March. There could also be someone born in September because that's 9. If it is, this is your reading. But I'm telling you now, the judgment was clarified by the King of Cups. I got a whole lot of love for you. I know how to control my emotions as well. I know how to communicate my emotions as well. And I just want to let you know that I'm feeling you how you feeling me. That type of energy is in your life. The judgment card does tell me though, lovely nobody. For some of you guys, I don't want you to miss this because a lot of you guys will be stuck on your past person. You'll be stuck on what happened before. You'll be stuck on how you got your heart broken before. You stuck on what you lost before in another lifetime. And spirit is like, man, fuck all that. And I don't mean to say it like that, but that's literally why I like, man, forget all that. Because what I'm about to give you is about to set your soul, your life, your money, your pockets on fire. Okay? Stop playing with me. And that's what I just heard. Stop playing with me. I don't know if some of you guys say that or your person or your past person said that. 6 and 3 of Cups, and I already said, you remember when I talked about how the Queen of Cups became the Queen of Cups? She went through the 8 of Cups, which was walking away from someone that she loved, but she did not want to, he or she. She went to the 9 of Cups, which was self-love, okay? The 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups equals the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card in the tarot. So I'm telling you now, someone walked away, the judgment, they decided to walk away from the past person, the person that you stuck on, the person that you keep thinking you're waiting for, but they never were coming, they never are coming. You keep wanting them to change. You kept wanting them to change. They was never coming. I'm telling you, pick up another deck because your man or your person, they right there, okay? Go another way. So Spirit is saying to get to that self-love, because this is 9 cups. And the only way to get to 9 cups is you got to go through the 8 of cups. And I'm telling you now, I'm reading this energy. You guys see it. You see the cards. You see the people on the cards. This is 9 cups. It takes the 8 of cups to get to the 9 of cups. But Spirit specifically split up these 9 cups because they're telling you, in order to get to the celebrations, like, you ain't got to let go of the past, because the judgment is telling you, this is decide about your past. Decide to close out the past. Decide to release whatever happened in the past. Okay? For some of you guys, I don't know. This could be a past person coming towards you. Could be. And what are you going to do? This could be a past person coming towards you. Maybe they are, because the King of Cups did land beside the world. So maybe someone who didn't treat you or give you what you needed or allow you to feel as loved as you should have from your past is coming towards you, lovely nobody. And I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, what are you going to do? Okay, you have free will. But there is a lot of spirituality in this connection. It's almost like divine time. And Spirit is like, for a lot of you guys, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is because you've been doing the work. It's almost like for a lot of you guys, you've gone through these towers. And when you've gone through, you're like, shit, why does this keep happening? It's got to be me. Why do I keep going through that? It's got to be me. And I feel like a lot of you guys are understanding that about yourself, and you've been moving on that. You've been either straightening up in an area of your life. You have been kind of maybe not allowing your mind to trick you as much as it used to. Maybe for a lot of you guys, because the Judgment and the Tower with all of these cups cards, it does let me know for a lot of you guys, you have gone through a lot of emotional upheavals in your life, maybe just in this year. Meaning there's a lot of things. There is a queen with a page there, and there's kids on this card as well. So for a lot of you guys, maybe you've gone through a lot, and there's a bunch of kids on this card too. You might have gone through things with your family or with your children, right? This could be a parent and child dynamic that you've really had to kind of struggle with, and it's kind of pulled at your heartstrings. If it is, this is your reading, because I feel like Spirit sees this. It's almost like a lot of you guys, maybe you have been praying for your children to like come together. You look at these hands. These look at, and it's almost like this could be someone that has a child. You never know where they are. You don't know what's going on with them. You're like, how do I get through to you? How do I talk to you? I'm getting that energy, because in this card, for a lot of you guys, if you do have issues with your kids, I feel like a lot of it is because they just like you. That's him and his dog now, and that's him when they were little. But I'm looking at it, and this is past life energy. This is child to adult. I'm reading the energy, okay? So it's just giving that if you got emotional energy, emotional towers, because you guys have decided to kind of, a lot of you guys have kind of decided with your kids, it's like, I'm just going to back off. I'm just going to back off, right? Because I'm not getting either through to them, or it's almost like some of you guys have had to, through towers, maybe even with your own family and your children. This doesn't just have to be kids, but I'm getting parent-child dynamic here. I don't care if your parents are 75 years old and you're 50. Like, this is an energy that I'm feeling for a lot of you. So I do feel like it's almost like somebody dealing with a family issue, but what the issue that you're dealing with, because it's a tower, I mean, like, we both like this because we're in the same family. We learned this. The people before us taught us this. It's like somebody has learned how to function in dysfunction. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is like, hey, catch it. Catch it. It's like you're so upset with them and your family members or this and this and that, but they just like you. Y'all just alike. So heal that, right? Like, it's almost like this going, because there's conflict right here, family conflict. Because this conflict with people that you love. These cards are right beside each other at the bottom right now. You get what I'm saying? So I have to read that energy as this is celebration, this is togetherness, and this is fighting. People that we love. 3 of Cups. Cups is emotion. It's people that we love. It's people that make us happy. It's our friend circle. Competition. Okay? So I do feel like some type of family conflict that has been going on in your family. Again, I'm getting a lot of parent-child dynamics off. So if that's you, lovely nobodies, I feel like Spirit is saying, hey, there's a tower. And let's just say for the parents who are watching, if you are the parent in this dynamic, I do feel like what Spirit is saying is like, hey, I think you need to decide to kind of release some type of grasp that you have and let us work with your child. Let us, because for a lot of you guys, there's a spirituality here in this connection, meaning that if you guys are the kids, or whether you guys are the kids or the parents or not, it's almost like for you parents who are really like coming down on your kids, trust your kids are very tied to spirituality because of you. Know that. So it's almost like we maybe be so on them, but it's like, they know what they're doing. They know right from wrong. They know where they're supposed to go and where they're not supposed to go. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's almost like when your kid got out of your sight, you just be like, maybe all just micromanaging your child. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is not a child. For a lot of you guys, your child is an adult and you're trying to micromanage their life. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is like loose the grip on that. So I hope that resonated with you. I'm gonna move to the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups there, Spirit? Why is that Queen of Cups there? King. Oh, no, no, no. Emperor. The Emperor. Okay. In business, for a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, a whole lot of deal making, a whole lot of contracts being signed, a whole lot of organizational to like coming together. And I don't know why. I just feel like some of you guys are about to get a dynamic opportunity to work for a company that just merged with another company. I literally just heard that merge. I just heard merge because it's now this Emperor lands beside the King of Cups, and it's almost like, this person has been trying to strategize. You know what? How can we take our business to the next level? He's got that chess piece in his hand. He's got the this horns or this Taurus energy because this is Aries. This is an Aries card. So if you're an Aries, this is your reading. This also be any fire sign, but those horns give me Taurus. Fixed sign. So this could be fixed sign because Leo is a fixed sign. Taurus is a fixed sign. Aquarius and Scorpio are fixed signs. If you are one of those signs, this is your reading. But I'm getting how this Emperor and this King sit beside each other, and it's like he's trying to figure out like how to take my business, my company to the next level. And I feel like you see how the colors in this card, right? It's almost like there's a business here that is more about maybe the sustainability of Earth, about a free flowing way of doing business, or maybe this company sells a product that's more that maybe more people of a different demographic. It's almost like two companies that are on two different levels. They're two different industries possibly merging together. And lovely nobody's one of you might get a job doing or working, or maybe if you are the emperor, the boss, the manager, maybe you're about to figure out how to merge the either two departments together. There's a merging of energy. So I just take that as it resonates. I feel like some type of organizational change with the job, or somebody is about to get a job with a very dynamic company who has just merged with another one, and the money is about to be good because that's an emperor. Okay, that's the emperor sitting on this Mars moon. Okay. It's a whole lot of. I heard that song. Who is this, Via? It's a whole lot of money with. I just heard that. It's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money in your energy, or it just means it's a very abundant energy and it's a very abundant time in your life right now, loving nobody. They're asking you to grab the reins. They're asking you to take charge of your life. They're asking you to handle your kingdom well. They're asking you to be diligent, to be steadfast, to be unmovable. Is just what I heard. Unmovable, unshakable. So maybe there's something coming towards you, lovely nobodies, to where you really are going to have to kind of like make a choice or decision. And I feel like for a lot of you, the only hesitation in the decision is that your past, right? The past you keeps trying to creep in. That past you that used to be scared to make quick choices and decisions, maybe try to creep in. Now, for some of you guys, the past person, there's two men on this table now. There's an emperor and there's a king. So for some of you guys, it could just be truly that you have not let another person go. There's an emperor. Emperor could be married. So some of you guys could be still married, but not with your person. If you are, this is your reading. This is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Maybe there's someone who is married. And this chess piece does give me, there's a chess piece, there's judgment, there's the world, there's a conflict, there's a past energy, there's a whole bunch of kids. So I'm telling you now, there is a masculine energy. I feel like you are watching and you are in a relationship, and I feel like it's fizzled out, and I feel like it needed to be. And I don't care what nobody says. I'm reading energy, okay? There's an emperor here. There's the world card here. And there's a new beginning that wants to happen in your life, but somebody's stuck on their past. And I said that before that emperor even came up. Now I know that there's a married man or a married woman in this reading. And I feel like you are not with your person. And I feel like you do have a person that maybe you love, that you care about, that you could see yourself with. But I feel like what Spirit is saying is, hey, that's what you've been doing. Get your life together, right? Spend some time by yourself. Get your money up, get your business up, get yourself like to where you really feel like an emperor. Because I feel like some of you guys might present as emperors, as kings, as queens. But I feel like when no one's looking, a lot of you guys do go through this inner struggle, and God sees that. God sees that. And that's okay because they know that you still show up every day, or you have a positivity or such a propensity to just know that a good is going to come out no matter what. So for a lot of you guys, you had to get up and go to work some days and you were just broken, heartbroken inside. You were depleted emotionally inside, and no one even knew. Spirit knew. Now I know. Like Spirit knows what you guys are going through. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, that judgment with now this chess card, this emperor card with this chess piece, I mean, it goes without saying, This is judgment. I already told you this is decision. And that trumpet sounding is giving me like, the bell just rung. It's your turn. Your name just got called. It's you, it's you, right? Judgment, decide. And now there's a chess piece. So decide to make a move because in chess, we make moves. And what I feel is if you decide to make this move, it's going to put you in an emperor energy. Why? Because it's the emperor holding the chess piece. He's the one, it's his move. You guys see what I'm saying? You see how I just read that energy? Right? If you decide to let this thing from the past, and I feel like for some of you guys, you're just like, but what if they, because a lot of you guys are worried about other people. A lot of you guys worried about what other people will say, what other people will think. All this spirit again is like all of that. All of that. I'm gonna take a sip. I feel like they're saying, listen, you're gonna keep repeating this cycle. And a lot of you guys, I think that you think that you're staying in something maybe for your kids, but you're doing more detriment to your kids than you believe. Because for a lot of you guys, your kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna end up just like you. And I'm just gonna be real because it's a cycle. It's a cycle. You see the circle? It's a cycle. It's the cyclic nature of life. The Wheel of Fortune might show up in this reading before we end. It's the cyclic nature of life. So it's almost like energy can't be created or destroyed, only transferred. You're just going to transfer what you're doing to your kids. So now your kid's going to end up in a 10, 15-year relationship with a person that they're not in love with. And then they're just going to end up the same way as you. So it's like, are we going to choose to break these cycles? This world card in your reading does tell me that like somebody does want to like not be the same anymore. Somebody does not want to continue to live life and be how things were. For a lot of you guys, you just really understand when it comes to especially family, people that we love, people that we care about, because there's a whole lot of love in this reading. And I feel like with the judgment and the tower and the world, a lot of you guys have had a struggle from detaching from toxic people in your family. It's a whole lot of kids and a whole lot of people in this card. And I feel like some of you guys have this belief system that if they're family, possibly, that, that you should either stay in a situation that you should, because everyone's sitting down in this reading, that you should just continue to just sit there maybe and take a certain type of behavior or to accept a certain type of, because someone is your family, or even if this is your husband, your wife, your person that you're with. Somebody in the past, you've accepted like, oh, that they just are how they are. Okay, then let them be how they are where they are. Because there's an emperor energy surrounding you. There's an emperor energy. So I know in business that you guys are about to really be on top if you really decide to just mind your business and let everybody else do their own life. Okay. You also have a king and a queen of cups in your reading, so it lets me know that your divine feminine or divine masculine is just on the other side of you, minding your own business and letting them be how they want to be, letting them fall if that's what they want to do, let them be over there if that's what they want to do. Okay. One more card for the Queen of Cups. One more card for this Queen of Cups. Just one. One card. One card for the Queen of Cups. They're like, oh, I don't want to tell you. Just one card. There we go. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So this is a tangible offer. So for a lot of you guys, lovely nobody, this is shoot your shot energy, okay? And again, so for the person I said earlier who was kind of feeling inferior to go towards the person that they actually want, or to, maybe ask them out on a date, maybe to ask them something, right? I do feel like you're going to shoot your shot. She's standing there. She's a Page of Pentacles. So she still feels a little inferior to go towards that king or that queen or that emperor. But you see how she's standing? Pages are very studious. Pages want to get that information. Pages, they want to learn. But her standing on this shaky leg, she does understand, and she or he knows. It's like, I know I got my work cut out for me, because I know that what I'm going towards, it's on a whole other level. Like, I don't know everything, but I want to learn. So maybe this is somebody that, you want to go towards people and you really want to be in a connection with someone that there is love and there is vulnerability, but maybe you've never had that. So you're going in kind of shaky, like, I really like this person, or I really feel like this opportunity or this thing is for me. And no matter what I don't know, I'm willing to learn what I don't know. And I know that I'm going to fall. I know that I'm going to fall. But it's a tangible offer, right? And maybe it's a small offer. So for a lot of you guys, I do feel like there is somebody that is coming towards you that maybe want to date you, that maybe wants to take a relationship to another level if you are already in one. But will you allow your mindset, your belief system to get in the way of that and self-sabotage it? Possibly. For some of you guys, with this job offer thing that I was just talking about, Page of Pentacles does give me that for some of you, you might get an offer of less money than you expected. However, the job that you will be doing, you will love it. Okay, and take it as it resonates. Only take it if that resonates. For some of you guys, you're going to be looking at an offer like it's very lucrative. Look at her looking at this golden thing like it's very, very lucrative. And then you have a meeting with someone. This is the emperor, the boss. There's a chess piece in his hand. You know, that's like that decision energy. We'll figure out if we want to move towards you or away from you. And then maybe you guys either get a smaller offer than you expected or it's not what you expected. However, trust me, it's for your good. You will not believe, and I'm saying this because I feel like to the person or persons who are not into tarot who are watching, you are who I'm speaking to, okay? Because these are the people that's what I feel when I'm talking about this card. Because it's almost like I hear the energy of like, man, like I don't even want it. Like it is not what I wanted, but it is. It is because you gotta understand if you're watching this video at all, I know that you believe in spirituality, unless you're just here stalking on me. And if you're, that's cool too. Because hey, but if you're here and you're watching, you believe in spirituality. And so I do feel like if you do, then just go back to your past maybe 5 to 7 years. What have you prayed for? What have you wanted? What have you asked for? Those things that were on dream frequencies that maybe you thought you would never attain, that you thought you would never get, that you thought it would never happen. Spirit has been listening and calculating the whole time. And they've just been waiting for you to make a certain amount of calculated steps to get there. And for a lot of you, it is here. And then you're going to get this opportunity like, oh, I don't even want it. Like, it doesn't pay what I want it to pay. I'm telling you, maybe it doesn't pay what you want it to pay. And maybe you're going to turn it down. But maybe you getting that job was going to raise your frequency in another level. You were going to be more peaceful at work. You were going to have the flexibility to create structures and procedures and policies at your job. And your job was going to be more carefree. So while you're thinking that, oh, the money was less, see, we did a lot of you, and I'm saying this because I know that I'm talking to someone that's watching. A lot of you equivalent abundance to money, and that's just not true. Okay, don't you want to be abundant in all areas, right? Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Now that is abundant. That's an emperor, and I know what to do with it, and I know how to make it multiply. Okay. So for some of you guys, you're gonna hear the number, the money number, like, oh my God, that's not enough money. I don't want to do it, right? But here's the thing: for some of you guys, if you do take this position, or you take another position, or you stay in the position that you're in because it is a lot of money, think about it. I feel like that position may come with a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of anxiety, a whole lot of more hours away from your family. You hear what I'm saying? So it's not balanced. So I feel like what Spirit is saying, if you guys get a job offer or the opportunity, if you've been thinking about switching jobs or doing something with your career, something that has to do with your own business, if it is, weigh out everything, right? Make sure it's completely balanced out and make your choice or decision not just based on money, but based on money, quality of life, time, will I be able to still do the other like wonderful things that I love to do for myself, the passionate creative things? Will I still have time to do those things? Make a balanced, informed choice or decision in that area if that's you. Um, I am also getting that for some of you guys, and I don't know why I'm getting kids who are in school, like when summer school. I just got like a summer school energy. Um, that summer school energy coming in. Maybe you guys actually are in summer school. Your kids are in summer school. Maybe you are a teacher of summer school. Maybe you are something about summer school. Because I'm getting these kids. There's kids here, and there's a whole lot of kids in this reading. Okay, so I'm getting teacher energy. Some of you guys literally might be a teacher. There's a whole lot of kids in this reading. There's an emperor that gives me principal. There's a king and a queen of cups. It's like the people who love the kids, who nurture the kids, the teachers. I'm getting teachers energy. Okay, or this is spirit little. If that doesn't resonate with you, it's almost like for some of you guys you need to go to summer school. And this is what I feel. Summer school for me is almost like the time of year that most kids don't go to school, right? But the kids who need the extra learning continue learning, right? So I feel like for some of you guys, if there's a certain time of whether it's the day or the week or a certain time of the year where you either stop doing a thing, I feel like what Spirit is saying, continue, keep doing it, keep learning it, keep studying it, keep going towards it, keep going to that thing. Because I'm getting something that someone drops around a certain time, and maybe they're saying continue. Okay, so I don't know. And I just saw a gym, so I don't know if some of you are in the gym and you're in the gym 30 minutes. I feel like Spirit might be saying, okay, let's do 30 more minutes every day because you have it in your schedule. If this is actual, schooling or teaching or something so some of you guys are trying to become an emperor in a certain area of your life, or a king or a queen, whatever it is. It takes mastery, right? Mastery requires studying. These are students right? So whatever you need to study for you to get, so if this is you trying to get more money, you need to study more about money and finances, right? The kind of pages that you're following. And I love that swords so far are not in your reading today. And I feel like we had a reading a while back that had no swords, I believe it was, in the entire reading. And what I said in that reading was, you guys have really gotten out of your head and you've gotten really into action and into your heart space and your soul space. And it's almost like whatever you've been, it's like you're learning how to bring heaven on earth. I've just heard it. So a lot of you are learning how to put your dreams into practical reality, and it's happening for you. And a lot of you guys, if you keep that pressure going, you're gonna be an emperor or an empress. I'm telling you now. Page of Wands is what we end your reading with today. The Ace of Cups, a new opportunity, and there's more cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, new love, new love. And I just heard it sung by Mary J. Blige. Real love. I'm talking about a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. So I'm telling you now, lovely nobodies, if you really are ready to have a new life, someone to set my heart free, you're just letting me know that some of you still are holding. If her heart needs to be free and she's searching for a real love, then that means that her heart is still stuck on how it got broken. Who broke it? You know what I'm saying? Spirit is working with me through these downloads today. I trust everything that comes in, and you guys should too. Stuff just comes to you out of nowhere. If a song just comes out of nowhere, you ain't listened to it in years. That's the download. Okay? Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Your heart is not free right now because you're still worried about your past person, right? And right behind it is the death card, and that just confirms the death. The number 13 card is a Scorpio card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Scorpio. There's water signs all over this reading. Okay, water signs. You're in my reading today with your loving emotional selves. Death card symbolizes this is death and rebirth, okay? This is almost like letting something die within so that something new can begin. Same as the tower. It's the tower. Like, drop it, let it fall, let it fall, let it happen. Death is transformation. This card symbolizes transformation. So a lot of you guys, this Page of Wands with this Ace of Cups and this death and rebirth, it does give me the energy that your next love, your next relationship, guys, if you allow it, it's going to change your entire life. So it's almost like if you let let. I just heard, I don't know if this is from the Christian church, something about old things are passed away and all things have become brand new. I just heard that. Behold, all old things are passed away, all things become brand new. Whoever that resonated with. Death and rebirth. Maybe you guys have gone through an actual death. And if you, yeah, if you have, this could be a death. I just felt like this energy and I just looked down at the King of Cups and the Emperor. Let me sip. 1 second. Listen, I said the word death. I felt my breath. And even though I got a little cough, I looked at the king and the emperor together. And then it kind of caught me. So, I don't know if you guys have dealt with a death recently or if a death is coming towards you. I just felt like my breath get taken. And yeah, hold on 1 second. So my granddaughter was just leaving. I had to stop and say goodbye to her. She looked at me like with the cry face about to go out the door. I was like, I gotta pause this. I had to give the grand a hug. Okay, so but what I was saying about this death card is that for a lot of you, you might experience or have experienced the death of a loved one, a father, or a parent at all. If you have, I totally resonate with that. My heart goes out to you. For a lot of you guys, this is a spiritual death, and them hurt too. Okay, so whether spiritual or whether physical death, this could be symbolic. I feel like you guys need to allow like the dead leaves to fall like in your life and allow these new blooms to like come in. And I don't know how I just got a leaves and a blooms download, but maybe some of you are gardeners, you are very outdoorsy, you do something with flowers. Spirit to show me like somebody that does like the flowers in front of their house or whatever. Like if that resonates, that literally just came in. This could be your reading. I do feel, I mean, just looking at your cards, we got an ending and endings, right? So a lot of you guys, maybe you've gone through multiple endings. The death card literally symbolizes like you got to a part in a journey and you just realized like you couldn't do it no more. You can't continue to be that way anymore. You need to transform this energy. You need to stop living that way, accepting that thing, telling yourself that whatever this is that needs to die about you, lovely nobody. Will you allow it? Because I'm telling you, there's an energy with a cup of love. wanting to give it to you. You see how she's holding it? She's barely holding it like with her hands. Like you're so scared of love, possibly nobody, possibly lovely nobody. And a lot of you, if you are afraid to go towards love, I can see. I do feel like in the past with these pages, you have gone through a lot of relationships where, first of all, you did not get reciprocity. You did not get what you gave, but you also were probably dealing with people who were not as mature as you in certain areas. Um, of life because they didn't have the experience themselves. So I am getting that, guys, if you are able to kind of like work through your own differences and really see and accept yourself for truly who you are, it kind of makes it easier to do that with other people as well. Because I'm getting that for some of you guys, especially when it comes to this family thing, this family element. I'm gonna be real. I feel like some of you guys might be a little harder on the others than you let on, but I feel like if you flip that, you have more resentment towards yourself than anything. And I don't know why spirit just showed me that. It's almost like spirit yelling at, showing me like someone like yelling at their kid or yelling at a person and yelling at them and bashing them for being away or doing a thing. But it's exactly what you did when you were that age, or maybe it's exactly what you do now. It's like, yes, thank you, spirit. Now I know I'm confirmed to what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby. There was this commercial. I think it was a marijuana commercial. It was like the only marijuana commercial that used to come on back in the day. And it's like this man comes home and he finds pot and like his kid is like watching TV and I don't even remember what the kid was doing on the couch. And he's like, "Where did you get this?" And I think it's like a joint. And then the kid says, "It was like from you, all right. I learned it from watching you." And I think the commercial was about like watch what you do around your kids, watch what you teach your kids, watch what you show your kids. But I feel like for your reading and the tower being here with all this family cards, a lot of you guys learn what you learned from the people that raise you. That like you learn how to be that way from the people who raised you. And do you want to continue being that way? Do you want to continue like walking out your life thinking that way, believing that way, thinking that relationships are a certain way, right? So a lot of you guys need to let go of your past because a lot of it ain't gonna work for your future. It's not gonna work. A lot of you guys, it didn't even work for your past because you ain't with them no more. It didn't even work for your past because your family betrayed you. It didn't even work for your past. So like, be careful of what you tell yourself works for your life. Because if you're here and if you're not living in the upper echelon right now and your bank account is not where you want it to be now and you're not with the person of your dreams of your life now, then it just behooves that something about you is why you don't have it. And that's okay. Just realize that about ourselves. Guys, don't be afraid to shine a flashlight within, right? Go into that ugly corner, that ugly closet of your soul, and get you out of there and come out into the light and really start tackling what you want. If I had to read some of these cards individually, I have someone here, like there's a person here that really is working hard to become like a great like mogul or a great business person or a great like super stardom energy because it's almost like somebody starting out at this stage, like things start out shaky, the money ain't as good. I barely have made any money from it at all. But it's like if you want to stick to the course, stick to the course. If you want to jump off the train, jump off the train. But you've been jumping off the train, and what has been going on when you jump off the train? So for a lot of you guys, you need to get really back to the business of yourself, right? And in order to become this emperor, like I said, you got to know how to manage your soul, your life, right? So, lovely nobody, these are the messages that I have for you guys. If these messages resonated with you, and you want to get a private reading, reach out to me. I just want all of you guys to really get what you want out of life. And I think that if you just slow down and you just really like stop thinking about the other person, stop thinking about what they did. What about you? What still was with them? What about you kept going towards them? What about you didn't leave them when you wanted to leave them? What about you is still with them? Okay, because you're not happy. If you're not as healthy as you want to be, okay, what about you keeps letting you eat that whatever you're eating? What about you won't let you get up and go get into the gym every single day? What about you has you drinking sodas that have 20 to 50 grams of sugar in them every day and you drink like 10 or 12 of them every day? What about you keeps doing that? It's not them, it's you, lovely nobody. If you're not with the love of your life right now and you're not in relationships, okay, well, what about you doesn't attract your soul energy towards you? Are you standoffish? Do you get up and go anywhere? And when you go somewhere, what do you have on? Do you make yourself presentable? Right? What about you? If you don't have the kind of money that you want in your bank account, okay, what about you is either learning about money? What about you is or is not like why you don't have money? This is all about us, guys. Like, let's be real. You can call it selfish, you can call it conceited. I don't care what you call it. But I think that the world has conditioned us to be worried about the next so that we don't focus on ourselves. That's how we break down civilizations. That's how we break down cultures. That's how we minimize and like eradicate cultures, right? If you focus on yourself so much that you became your most beautiful, your most handsome, your most sexy, your most healthy, your most wealthy, and all your shit was together, the what's around you, because it's the law of attraction. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transferred. It's only gonna transfer around you. Not everybody out here around you about to get money. Not everybody around you out here walking out of the house looking on point. Not everybody out here around you is out here eating different kind of foods and eating healthier foods. Not everybody around you is, saving that little coin so that they can take that trip every couple of months instead of going on a trip once a year. Right? Change your vibration. And it just starts with you. I'm gonna get off because y'all know I can read y'all all day. I love y'all so much. Until the next reading, have a great day. Be your best self and trust your intuition. Bye.